Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Gamers Den, the show where you, the viewers, come to me, the host, for all the video game content, and you can stay for the pop culture knowledge there in. So, today we have the Dragon type, and we got some good ones. Now, I think I did double up on one, but there's a reason behind that. So right off the bat, number 5 is the Bagon line, or Bagon, depending on who you are.
I think bagel makes it sound like bagel.
Well, he is cute as a button, and I like bacon. I like bacon a lot.
Bacon? Who said bacon?
I did. Besides, now bacon,
Prefer pronunciation, whichever one.
yeah. I'm also into Shelgon, which I love Shelgon. He's one of my favorites. One of my favorite middle stage Pokemon. Don't ask me why. I just like it. And then you have Salamence. Now, I didn't like Salamance's original form. To be fair, I didn't like Flygon either. There's a reason for that. But eventually, it got a Mega Evolution. And while, yeah, I thought it was goofy to begin with, after actually using it, actually seeing it up close in game, I came around to it. And of course, I'm a Gen 3 guy. I've been around since Gen 1 and 2. For the most part, I did play those games. I wasn't a kid growing up with these games when they first came out. I played them a couple years later in the early 2000s, early to mid 2000s. But um, I got Sapphire for I think my 7th birthday, 8th birthday, something like that.
Don't ask me.
I wasn't asking you, smartass. Um, but I got that in my first SP. I now got a new one, that actually works. I'm hoping to get that one fixed at some point. Um, but besides that, I didn't get a Bagon until years later. Mostly because I didn't know where to find the damn thing. I didn't realize how rare it was either. But I eventually found one. I do like the character, but I did use it in the Mystery Dungeon games, and I will admit I do enjoy it. It's powerful. Um, and Salamence. People really like Salamence. As much as Polygon from Gen 3, but I do like it. Number 4 is the Goomy line. What you're gonna say? Why do you like probably the weakest dragon of the bunch?
Never hug a
Besides
Goomy.
Applin. But no, it's Goodra you don't hug. But I think if you train a Goodra enough, you know, it'd be like in the anime. I mean, look at Muck. That thing has hugged Oak and Ash so many times. I'm surprised they haven't died. But
Now I'm just imagining a Garbodor hugging someone.
I think they did it with Trubbish once.
That's a trubbish.
It's a lot of Trubbish, I know. All jokes aside, I do like it because it's so. I like the way you gotta obtain a Goodra. You have to find rain, and it's really hard to find level up in rain in the X and Y games. It only appears in a couple of spots, and they're mostly lower levels than than what you would have at the time. A Goomy can typically be found around levels 40 or higher, 30, 35 and 40 or higher. So once you evolve it once, it's probably going to be mid 40 to 45, if not older. So getting it level up is really hard. Finding rain is even harder. But I do like it because it gives me that challenge. And I do like it. I do like Goodra. It's so cute. It's so derpy. But I love it. And come on, Ash had a Goodra. Dude seems to love the creatures that can kill him. In reality,
I mean, if you think about it, same thing with James.
James and Jesse seem to get some of the most.
I mean, just take a look at Beware.
Beware and Mimikyu. Jesus Christ. Ugh, but.
Hell, in Journeys, they end up with a Morpeko. Like, it just finds them and won't leave them alone.
Sounds like most of their Pokemon. Let me look at Wobbuffet. Don't they already have that issue with Wobbuffet? Next up is number 3, Reshiram and Zekrom. I could not believe both of them. I can't talk about Kyurem. I've already talked about him. But, honestly, I love these dragon types. And I think I did talk about Zekrom earlier, I think. No, I didn't in the electric type videos. I don't think I did. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can't talk about Reshiram without Zekrom. These are the 2 box art legendaries. And they do have a form change when they're combined with Kyurem, so I guess I gotta throw him in there too. Now, Reshiram is the white Pokemon that's found in black, and Zekrom is the black Pokemon that's found in the white version. And there's a reason
kind of
for
the
it.
reverse of what you'd expect.
Well, no, it does kind of make sense. If they would blend into the background. That's why they did that. And it makes sense when you think about it. When you actually look at it, like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Reshiram is a dragon fire type, and Zekrom is a dragon electric type. Both are combined. They are, as well as Kyurem, all 3 of these combined were the original dragon of Unova. We don't know what this thing actually looks like, though. We only know the combined forms of Kyurem and Zekrom, and Kyurem and Reshiram during Black and White 2. Honest to God, I would love to see what this thing, all 3 of them combined, look like. Now, if there is something cool that you guys can do. You know how you can get up to 6 Pokemon, right? If you get 6 Kyurems and 3 Zekroms and 3 Reshirams, you can technically have 12 Pokemon in your party. I kid you not. That is just awesome to me. That's why I love these Pokemon, because you could pretty much break that one rule. Essentially breaking that one rule. Next up is number 2, Rayquaza, or Quaza. I've heard it said both ways. I know there's a specific reason why it's said one way, but I've heard it said both. I'm not going to judge here. And don't do anybody in the comment section down below do it either. If we're gonna, y'all can say it the way you want to say it on this channel. I'm not gonna give 2 shits. I've said it said both ways. I grew up with the Dubs. But Rayquaza is probably the weirdest one of the original air, like the weather trio, as they're called. Because you can't really get it until Emerald came out. However, you could technically get it and fight it in the Mystery Dungeon games, which is where I first encountered this Pokemon. And I personally like it. Then he got a Mega Evolution. And some backstory. This thing looks cool. I love it. And I know a lot of you love this Pokemon too. This Air Dragon is really popular. Is a really popular legendary. Maybe not on the scale of Mewtwo and Mew, but it's definitely up there. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't say a few honorable mentions for the Dragon types. There's quite a few of them I left off, and the Dragon types do have some good ones. Kingdra. The only reason I left it off, it would definitely be a number 6 just because of design-wise. But there's a one easy problem with it. Prior to Gen 6, you could only defeat this thing with super effective moves if you had a Dragon type or Dragon type move. Nowadays, you can hit it with a fairy type and be okay. But design-wise, top notch. I suppose I'll throw in Flygon, just because y'all seem to like it. I don't really care one way or another. It looks okay, but it's got a quad weakness to ice. And as far as a dishonorable mention, Garchomp. I like Gabite and Gibble. I love Gibble. Gibble's so cute. Garchomp can kiss the whitest part of my asshole. And y'all all know the reason why. Nobody needs to state it. Nobody needs to state it.
I'll just save it for after the video.
You can kiss the other whitest part of my asshole. Lovely. Charming. No wonder you're single. Okay.
Like you have any room to talk.
At least I don't. At least I try to make sure my parts are discreet over here.
Hey, in public I do. With you, it's different. It's different in the comfort of a friend's house or your own home.
We are like the odd couple. We are like the odd couple. You are the slob roommate that walks that kind of just shows up out of nowhere. And I'm the clean freak, gentleman. We are polar opposites. How are we friends?
Opposites attract.
Yeah.
That old saying.
Yeah, and the weirdos attract weirdos. And let's face it, between me, and Draconis,
polar opposites.
you, me, and Draconis, you're probably the oddest bunch of the group of this world.
Weirdos and opposites, so we just gravitate.
Okay, and y'all are probably not gonna like my number one spot.
Oh, this should be it.
But I can't help but like it because of its final evolution. The Dratini line. It's a classic one. I know a lot of y'all like Flygon. And I like Trapinch. Vibrava's kind of derpy. And there's Flygon. And I'm just like, it's got a quad weakness to ice. I can hit it with a Celio. Just saying.
Excuse me.
God, jeez, I hope that the camera didn't pick that up. Dratini is one of the original dragons. In fact, it is the original dragon. There was no other dragon type line during Gen 1. And the only one that they added during Gen 2 was Kingdra. That was it. Dratini evolves into Dragonair. This is a gorgeous Pokemon. And then evolves into Dragonite. Unlike Goodra, which is cute but derpy, Dragonite is so derpy that it's cute. And anyone who watched the original first movie,
I'm still impressed Jesse stopped that Dragonair.
Right.
Dragonite with a frying pan of all things.
I think it was sheer force of will.
She dead stopped that thing with a frying pan and never looked back.
But I think the only thing holding Dragonite back a little bit in my opinion, is Irises. It's the only Dragonite, if you look at promotional art, in game, just everywhere, he's usually a very happy Pokemon that's kind of waving, kind of shy looking, big old smile on his face. And then you look at Irises, and this thing is mean. This thing is mad all the time. I'm just like, you stupid dumbass, you would catch a Dragonite, the one Dragonite that's got something stuck up its ass. You would catch the one Dragonite that has a chip on his shoulder. I thought that was funny. Iris is constantly giving Ash shit. But this Dragonite is what gives her shit. Ash has dealt with something similar with his Charizard. Once it became a Charizard, it did not like Ash at all. It didn't listen to him until after it got some more training. Now it's one of his most valued allies. But Iris is Dragonite. What can I say? These two barely got into sync when it counted. This thing was stubborn. It's the only Dragonite that I've ever seen that. Believe me, it's the exception, not the rule. Dragonites are usually very happy, very cute, and pretty fast little bastards. Much better than snail mail, I'll give you that. Which is why I thought it was odd that Pelipper was the. Well, no, I mean they do carry mail, and even in the anime and such. But yeah, I love Dragonite. It's so cute. I can't help but like it. Honestly, if I had one Pokemon, if I ever had an actual real Pokemon, Dragonite would be on that list. He would. Dragonite's awesome. Be that, a female Lycanroc, and a Weedle. The Weedle would be on my shoulder. The Dragonite would be having its hand on my other shoulder. And the Midnight Lycanroc would be like crouched down in front of me. That's it. I need, guys, any of your artists down there.
He needs fan art.
I need that, and just, that'd be awesome. Those are three of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Weedle like just have me in like full like kind of wolfish garb, just make me look like a wolf, and just had a little Weedle just sitting on my one shoulder. Got the Dragonite kind of standing above me, proud. Just having one hand on on the other shoulder, and the Midnight Lycanroc kind of leaning, kind of punkish. I don't know how to best describe it, but yeah, kind of crouched down below. Just um, I don't know. I don't know. But there's some of my favorite Pokemon. I know I say quite a few other Pokemon over the years, but tastes change, and Dragonite is one of my favorite dragons. It really is. It's my all-time favorite dragon, and I hope someday they give Dragonite a little more. I'd love to see a Mega Evolution or a regional variant of it. Maybe give a reason why Iris is so mad. Maybe it's a regional variant. Yeah.
It's an attitude variant.
At the very least, yes, it's a rare attitude variant. One out of every million Dragonites are born. That
chip
one.
on their shoulder.
Yep. You noticed that, right? The one Dragonite that's mean and has a chip on his shoulder, Iris managed to get. The worst companion. I will give y'all that. Iris is a bad companion in the show. She's a little high strung in the games, but fine.
I think she'd be better if she didn't treat Ash
Right.
like such a child when I'm pretty
He's
sure she's
learning. He's learning. He's in a new region. Do you really expect him to know what the hell's going on? He didn't know that with Johto. Hell, he barely knew Kanto. You know Hoenn, didn't know Sinnoh. Honest to God, I've had like a like me as a character in the anime coming home to Pallet Town, and I knew Ash growing up. And he's got this big party going on. Iris is there. I challenge her out of all of them because she's just like being rude as usual. And I throw out a fairy type. I don't know. I don't tell anybody. I don't tell her that it's a fairy type. I specifically pick a cutie fly. Or, not cute, Rabombi, right? I tell her it's a bug type. She hits it with a Draco meter. It doesn't do shit. And then I reveal it's a fairy type as well.
So you'd be the vindictive little one who lied.
Bro, that's what I do to rude people. Technically I didn't lie. I just withheld certain information. See, that's how I get people, guys. That's what you gotta watch out for with me. If you're mean to me, I'll kind of fuck with you a little bit. I won't tell the lie. but I won't tell you the whole truth either.
It was meant for dirt.
But with that being said, guys, hopefully we'll see you guys in the next video. There's one other video that we'll be doing today for Wednesday, Anime Lounge, you know, hey. And this is the last one. This is the second to last one for the Pokemon top 5s. So, for this year. There will be one other Pokemon video later on down the line. One or two. There'll be some for October. There'll be stuff for November and December. There'll be Christmas stuff. There might be some events for November. I'm still trying to ponder that. I don't know what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving stuff. I will be doing stuff for Black Friday. I will talk about the horrors of Black Friday. I think we got to do that at some point. With that being said, guys, be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Go down in the comment section down below. Tell me how wrong I am on Flygon. Y'all know y'all want to do it, but please be nice about it. You know, it's my own opinion. Enough said. Like I said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.